What's going on, guys? Dirky Dirk here, and we have another leaderboard run by the Six. Hopefully I'm pronouncing that right. We can see here that they went Noelle, no surprise there. She's been meta for a long time now. Build is standard. We have Precision Tome, XP Tome, Chaos Tome, Curse Tome with Executioner Katana, Flamewalker, which has pretty much been standard copycat cookie cutter build for literally all of the runs. We'll go ahead and take a deep dive into this and see how it was possible here. For legendaries, they took Soul Harvester this time, which is interesting because we have not seen too many Soul Harvester runs. A lot of people have been omitting Soul Harvester in the top leaderboard runs, so I did think that was a noteworthy thing to add. Maybe Soul Harvester is back on top now. Anyway, let's go ahead and get into it. Okay, so it looks like the actual run starts at 446. He goes ahead and comes through here. He's bunny hopping, trying to make good, efficient use of his time here. This is his first chest. It's a free chest. He gets a slippery ring. He gets a nice, juicy double shrine here. I guess since it's a double shrine, he's going ahead and taking his time to grab it. Goes for projectile count and crit damage. He's hopping to his first Maui, grabs a green credit card. Super lucky start. He puts a point into Frostwalker here. Grabs more difficulty. I think these early games are really important to stack difficulty with if you're going for a crazy run. Also, you want to make sure you're bunny hopping and sliding. Really just trying to maximize the map. You can see he does skip the shrines there. He sees a Maui over here, grabs the difficulty on his way to it. Let's see what he gets. Refreshes. No, he just goes for a key. Grabs the Curse Tome instead of the Chaos Tome as his first tome. Here he sees he has Ice Cube, Lightning, or Zawarudo. Let's go ahead and see what he takes. Looks like he's going to farm up a bit. Grabs Chaos Tome. He banishes his Spiky Shield. He goes here, grabs a skip, grabs the chest here, gets a Spiky Shield, banishes it. Looks like he didn't want to put another point into Curse Tome, which I think is interesting. He could have added a level 2 Curse Tome there, but he decides to skip it. Maybe it's because he doesn't want to get swarmed too much too soon and throw the run. Here he does a couple refreshes and settles for the Chaos Tome where he gets Silver Gain. Not the most lucky stat there. And it looks like he might be going to buy now. Still checking how much it costs. I don't know what he's doing here. I guess he's just waiting. So he moves on. I think he'll come back for that. Grabs another credit card, so he's at 2 now. And this is only 2 minutes into the run. He does need to get his build together though, because his build is kind of lacking. He's skipping a lot of upgrades. It looks like he likes to skip instead of refresh. Maybe it's just because he's not trying to spend gold. So he'll rather skip than spend gold on a refresh. It goes for movement speed here. Looks like he goes XP Tome. He finds the XP Tome here. Very good. Here he goes up to a Red Hat, buys another credit card. So he's at 3 credit cards now. And I think the credit cards is what's making him want to stay in this run, because he's probably like, oh crap, I'm going to get a ton of luck. He still hasn't opened a chest to pay, so chests are still 30. He only has 1 key here, so I'm guessing he wants to find some more keys. Here he goes, Flamewalker. He's just farming. The Slurp Gloves actually did a pretty good chunk of damage there. Killed a good 4 or 5 of them there, so maybe Slurp Gloves OP. And he's really getting up close and personal and letting the Flamewalker tag him. It looks like he's not too afraid to take some damage here. And he does have 2 Stone Golems. He's going to grab the Rage here so he can melt them. Let's see how he works with the Flamewalker to get up close and personal. He did grab the quick Katana as well, so he has some Katana damage just in time. And look, he's taking almost half health damage there just to be up close and personal with the Stone Golem. So this is like, you guys who are just trying to have full health bars the whole game, you can see even the #1 player, he doesn't mind taking some damage. It's just kind of necessary to get in there and get the damage off. Make these rotations go quickly, kill the boss quickly, that sort of thing. He'll just sit here, take out the Stone Golem, see what he gets in these chests. He gets a gold arm guard for extra gold and another key, which is huge. Keep in mind, he is still yet to open a chest. He's yet to pay for a chest, so chests are still 30. It looks like he might be trying to wait maybe for stacking keys, which is a strategy. You can stack keys for a higher chance to open the chests for more money, because keep in mind, every time you open a chest, the next one will be more expensive unless you get the free chest from the keys. Now that he has 3 items, it seems like he's a little more comfortable stacking difficulty, so he will upgrade the Curse Tome to level 3. And it doesn't look like he's doing anything special. He just found his last tome, the precision tome. But he's actually taking a lot of time to just farm the wave here. Quite a lot of time, actually. So it's interesting to see. He hasn't really gone throughout the map yet. He's really focusing on just farming up waves. And here he finds his full build. He gets the Executioner. So he's in really good position here because he not only has his full build before 5 minutes, which I think is a minimum for keeping on going through the run, but he's also been able to find 3 green credit cards and 2 keys, and he also has a yellow hat dude with an option for Zawarudos or the Lightning Bolt or Ice Cube. Still excited to see what he chooses to buy now that he has 1,000 gold. Here he gets a Soul Harvester, which is how that goes, guys. It's an extremely lucky pull from a regular chest, so not hard to see how this guy's about to cook. Here I think he'll microwave some keys. Yep, he's microwaving keys. It's crazy because the initial microwave only costs 10 gold, which is so cheap. You can see he's bunny hopping to get the challenge, microwaving another key. So he's really making good use of his time here. He's not just sitting around the microwave waiting for it to finish cooking. He's grabbing the challenge so Soul Harvester can take out those other guys, getting him another chest. That probably saves him a good 5 seconds or so. Looks like he already has 6 keys now after microwaving them. He does choose to take Burger. Gets another key, so he has 7 keys now. So guys, a chest is only 115 gold for him at this point, and he has a super high chance of having it be free. Grabs a shrine here. Let's see what he gets. He gets power-up drop chance, which not only works for power-ups, but also gives you more chance for a chest to drop. And I think at this point, since he has 7 keys and 3 credit cards, he's more than happy to grab as many chests as he can. Now he has 4 credit cards, which he's getting 2% luck with per chest open, which 4 times 2 is 8. So he's actually almost at 100% luck at this point in the game. Alright, now he'll go over here. Let's see what he buys from the guy. He gets Lightning Orb, I believe. Looks like he's... Okay, yeah, he's getting Lightning Orb. I think Lightning Orb is a strong choice. It's going to give you some damage, some CC on the enemies. And you already have the early game Soul Harvester, so there could be a argument there for Warudos for the potential life-saving ability. But I think at the same time, it's good to risk it and get damage at this stage in the game. Here he's going for a Maui. Let's see what he gets. Oh my gosh, bro. He gets the Sucky Magnet pool from the Maui. He's actually cooking with the Sucky Magnet and Soul Harvester right now. He goes for another... what did he get there? Let's rewind. He goes for another key. So he has 8 keys now. 8 keys. So that's 8 10% chances rolled subsequently after each other to get a free chest. So if he rolls a chest, he has 8 10% chances one after the other for it to be completely free, and then the next one won't cost more. Keys and green credit cards have a lot of synergy together because they stack really well. I see he sees the bush down there. There's also a swarm incoming. I'm interested to see if he'll go for the bush or if he just feels like he doesn't need to at this point. He's stacking XP tome. XP and Curse tome are his highest level tomes. And Frostwalker he has 6 levels in. His Katana and Executioner he hasn't touched. His Flamewalker is level 3. Picks up a Cursed Doll, very nice. Grabs a nuke, takes out the swarm. It seems like maybe he is waiting for an anvil here before he puts some serious points into his weapons, especially the Katana and Executioner. He did, however, put 1 point into the Katana here. Grabs a mirror, the chest is free. Every time you hear that cool sound after you open the chest, that means it's kind of chime, means that the chest was free. So, see if we hear it here. That's not free. See if we hear it here. Alright, that sound means it's free. And wow, boy, he has 5 green credit cards. You could see maybe he started off a little lackadaisical into the run, but you can see his mannerisms are, he's getting a little faster, he's making quicker decisions. I think he can tell he's onto something. Here he'll grab a little size, which I think is cool to do from the shrines with Noelle. Even though she gets size every level, I think that the scaling can be a bit slow. So if you grab early size from a shrine on Noelle, even though she does get 2% size per level, I think 1 or 2 size upgrades from the shrines makes a lot of sense to just help you get through the early game. And your size is only going to get bigger from there, so you probably don't need more than 1 or 2. But I think 1 or 2 can make a huge difference in how well it feels, how easily it is to space the enemies. Looks like he's doing the strat where you kill the people around the chunkums. That way he can have the Soul Harvester damage them. Wow, he got 14.4% lifesteal there from his Chaos Tome upgrade. Here he gets Evasion Ring, a medical kit. So not the best drops, but he's still getting 12% luck. His luck's at 200% already. He gets another key, which is huge, and another golden gauntlet. giving him more gold on kills. Here he gets a shrine, goes for projectile count, makes sense. He has his Flamewalker, Katana, and Executioner benefiting from that. And here he gets Gym Sauce, so it's a common, nothing too crazy. Seems like he really wants to make Frostwalker strong, putting another point in it there. Now we have a level 7 Frostwalker. He's really pumping the difficulty up now. I think it's because he has the Soul Harvester, so he knows he can just stack difficulty at this point. Dang, and he pulls the Cho's Dagger there, which is a 1% chance to just execute the enemy entirely. And then also when you execute, you get damage from it up to a certain amount. I believe it's around 200. Interesting that he actually pulled 2 burgers without banishing. I usually banish burger, but maybe burger is actually better than I've thought. Maybe I need to take another look at keeping the burger around. Maybe the banish is a little bit more useful for maybe epics or legendaries than I previously thought. Here he's turning off particle opacity, which means he doesn't want to see his weapons anymore, so he's just turning them off. He's like, oh, I'm fed. I know I can do the damage. I'm just going to kill the enemies here. Actually, interestingly enough, the little barks are not taking very much damage, so he's going to have to finesse this a little bit here. We'll go ahead and see what he's able to do here to finesse this, because the final swarm is incoming now. I'm sure he's a little stressed out that he's cutting it this close. Little barks don't seem to be taking too much damage here. And it looks like he's just going around killing the ghosts. He puts another point in XP, so maybe he's like, oh no, this is normal, I got this. I think generally speaking in tier 1 you want to get past this before a minute, so he still has a solid 30 seconds. Looks like he's going to make light work out of it. His difficulty is, one moment, I'll tell you guys his difficulty here once he opens up the menu again. He's melting him. It just took a little bit, but he's melting him. Alright, his 81% difficulty. Wow, and he pulls another lightning orb. His luck is at 280%, so it makes sense that he's able to get these legendary items. Looks like he banished out the mirror because he already has one. So he did take one mirror and then he banished out the next. So that's another banish. There's a chest. He's greeting. He's greeting for the chest. He's like, I will risk all of this just for one more. And he'll banish out the scarf as well. The reason why he's banishing out the scarf and the reason why he's banishing out the spiky shield, he's banishing out the mirror, that's 3 banishes he's spent, is because he's just trying to get the green credit cards as much as possible to stack his luck since he's not taking a luck tome. Again, that's a strategy that goes hand in hand with the 9 keys he has, because you're going to open more chests, get more luck, and then hopefully get more free chests from the key. It's kind of like a very intertwined sort of strategy. Those are 2 items that go very well together, like Sucky Magnet and Soul Harvester. You're killing everyone and then sucking in the XP around you. There's definitely items that have lots of synergy, or I guess you could say Kevin and Golden Shield. We'll see if he gets a Kevin here. I'm not sure if he has Kevin on or not. I guess I could check real quick. So he does get a Kevin eventually, and a Golden Shield. There's one more chest here, but he just says, nah, I'll leave it. He did stay till 1 minute and 49 seconds, though, in Tier 1, which is pretty dang impressive, actually. Especially without a Warudos. He was pretty brave for that. See if he takes the beefy ring. I think he's deciding, he's like, shit, do I need the beefy ring, or do I want to just go green credit cards all the way? And he will look and decide to banish. Here he pulls another Joe's Dagger. It's absolutely phenomenal for him. Alright, now he's at 2 Joe's Daggers. He has 2 Lightning Orbs and a Soul Harvester, Sucky Magnet. He has 352% luck from the credit cards and 9 keys. Here he finds a Golden Shield as well. It's probably begging the RNG for a Kevin at this point, I'm sure. Let's see what he gets here. Feathers, not bad. You guys can see that he almost was more interested in the green credit cards than even getting a legendary item to start. He was more just stacking luck in the beginning, not even opening chests. He even saw that green credit card there. He's like, ooh, I want it. He'll probably be back there in a moment. Goes for the boss curse. He probably has about enough to get that green credit card now. But he's like, I'll just take these shrines. No, he'll go for the difficulty there. Now he's coming back for the credit card. Again, he's going to get this shrine because it's right next to him, but you can see he's already looking for his next target on the map. I don't think he's going to stop at these next shrines for any reason. Stops at the next shrine, I stand corrected, and puts some more into jump height. Get some jump height. Now, you do actually get a lot of jumps and jump height from the Chaos Tome, so I think it's worthy to say that is part of this strategy, is just jumping around. You guys are going to see this new meta. You're basically going to want to just jump around to survive in giant circles around the map, which I think is a little cringe. It looks kind of tiring. But hey, it's been working out, and this guy's one of the leaderboard holders now, so maybe there's something to it. It's just, I don't know how you can mentally jump around for that long. We're going to skip through it a little bit here because I'm not going to put you guys through too much of the jumping around. Let's keep going, though. Here he's waiting. Bosses spawn. Grabs the energy. The rage. He's just doing pretty good damage. Not as much damage as you'd think, though. You can see he only has level 1 in Executioner still, so clearly he's waiting for an anvil to start leveling that up. He did, however, put some levels into Katana, though, which is cool. But I guess he favors the Executioner, which makes sense because it has the execute chance. It usually is the strongest in the leaderboard at the end of the game. Sometimes it's Katana, definitely not Flamewalker or Frostwalker, so it makes sense he's putting points into those early. He does feel pretty weak still here, though, despite all his amazing legendary items. So maybe he does need to get his base stats up a little bit. Might have something to do with the difficulty he's been spamming here as well. Here goes Chaos Tome for projectile speed. Now he's mid-swarm with the stone golems on him, which is a lot. Looks like they just dropped another rage. He's getting really lucky with the power-up drops. He's getting very lucky with those. Looks like he'll roll Phantom Shroud, not the best. Here he rolls a Wrench, and he will roll a Cursed Doll. His luck's at around 450% now. It's kind of funny how he got such insane rolls early game, and now he's higher luck, and he's getting worse rolls. He's just rolling commons. I feel like it always does that. They'll tease you with a legendary roll, and then you'll stack a bunch of luck, and you'll still be rolling common items. He's skipping. He grabs the Precision Tome. So he's very much trying to focus on, it looks like, difficulty. His Curse Tome's level 24, and his XP Tome's level 14. Difficulty's at 143%, so very much trying to focus on that. Here he rolls a Anvil. Wow, he got his Anvil. So it's not hard to tell. Now is where he's going to start going for legendaries. He skips the epic Executioner upgrade. Is he waiting for legendaries only for his Executioner? Is that what he's looking for? Maybe, maybe. Curse Dome again, legendary upgrade. Turbo shoes, so he is wearing the skates there. And power gloves, he banishes them. Hey, W-mans. I also am not a big fan of power gloves. I don't think they're very good. Alright, here he grabs Slurp gloves. Does he want another pair? He takes them. Maybe that's part of the strategy. He has 3 Slurp gloves now. Maybe that's part of the strategy where you're jumping around the map and you're just slurping up the enemies, man. I guess so. That might be it. He has 8 green credit cards now, so he's getting 16% luck per box opened. Takes his first Executioner. He's had a couple, but he takes another epic Executioner upgrade. He goes pretty fast, so I'm trying to track as best I can. Here his Shrine comes in. Damage, right? Damage, 22%. Goes Precision Tome. Here he goes. Oh, nice. He goes for 15% difficulty over the legendary 11% luck. I guess he's just trying to get as much gold as he can. Getting as much spawns as he can, as much gold as he can. I might have gone for the luck there. That's interesting. He seems to really be favoring difficulty. Then he refreshes the fork and goes for the spicy meatball. I believe if you refresh the Maui with legendaries on it, you get similar luck in the refreshed items. I'm pretty sure that's how the Mauis work right now currently. Here he's going to get some more keys, I'm sure. Yeah, more keys. He also got more difficulty from the previous shrine. Now he has 12 keys. It's pretty absurd. And he has a lot of hops. No, there's another microwave. Oh my gosh, guys. Oh my gosh. He's getting all the keys. He's getting all the keys. Goes for another key. I think I can guess that he'll go for 3 keys here. Let's see if he does. And another key. Dang. Big surprise there. Alright, he drops down for a chest. His luck is at 579%, by the way. Picks up a Zawarudo. Zawarudo. I don't know how to pronounce that. And he has so much difficulty. These guys are coming in pretty fast. He's at 212% difficulty already. Looks like he's really trying to still wait. He only has level 4 Katana and Executioner. So he's really trying to wait on those upgrades as much as he can, even with the Anvil. I think he's trying to wait on legendary upgrades for his items mostly. Which is a little ballsy. It's a little ballsy, but I guess this guy knows what he's doing. I guess he's been here before type shit. Here he goes. Cursed Home. Frostwalker, another point. Again, it seems like he's really putting a lot of points in Frostwalker and Flame Stepper right now. I've made this mistake before where I don't upgrade my Dex and Katana, and it gets really hairy when you get to the final bosses. I'm interested to see how he navigates that. I think he's got to go for Big Bonk 100%. You got to go for the Big Bonk, man. Grabs a beacon. Let's see if his luck continues here. He has 643% luck, by the way. Just gets an XP common item. He does have enough for a couple chests. Sucky Magnet. He banishes, obviously, because he already has one. You only need one. Here he gets another electric plug. He needs the Kevin angle bad. Giant fork. Nice. He'll take... Oh, he banished the giant fork. Bro does not care about mega crits. So it looks like he's banishing out quite a few legendaries. He did Power Glove, the gigantic fork. He banished the Sucky Magnet. He banished a couple epics. He kept the Slurp Gloves, but he banished out a couple epics. I guess mega crits just aren't good. I think a lot of people just don't know what's good or isn't good, so I think that's where the value in analyzing these players comes, because the game's still pretty new. Here he's just pretty much melting the chunkums. I guess he got a lot of damage between his last fight and this fight. Oh, we got his first moldy cheese. Very nice. That should be very helpful with the soul harvester and the bosses. Bro is at 16 keys now. Picks up an idle juice. Decides to keep it. And he gets a holy book. Wowzers. And turbo skates. He likes the turbo skates. And another holy book. Huge. He also has a pair of socks. So he likes the skates and the socks. I think we'll see why here in a moment. Goes for projectile count, 2.2. Another projectile count buff, 1.1. So he just got 3 projectiles for all his weapons from those 2 shrines. I think projectile count's goated, honestly. You guys can let me know what you think about projectile count in the comments. I don't know if I'm a quantity tome fan because it's just not meta, but I hope quantity tome becomes meta because it's so fun to have the quantity tome, man. You just have a bajillion shots. So he grabs another Warudos. He has 3 skates, so he's going to get massive attack speed when he's running around and moving fast. Another green credit card. Another Slurp Gloves. And he's just taking all the Slurp Gloves. He has 4 now. His luck's at 919%. He grabs another Slurp Gloves. Soul Harvester number 2, he keeps it. And he actually is out of banishes now, guys. So all the banishes we've mentioned, that's all he's done, and he has no more. So he just uses banishes on epics and legendaries. I guess that's why he kept Big Burger, maybe. Dang, he goes for another Joe's Dagger. His build is absolutely insane for tier 2, by the way. This is pretty crazy. And he has the Warudos for the revive. He is cooking, guys. Those Chadbarks have 2.4 million health also. They're not squishy. They're some big boys for sure. Looks like he's kind of like his technique here. He's hovering low-ish to the ground. And he's not touching the ground. He's just hovering. And he's just getting up there and just hovering. That way the big orbs can't really hit him. So he knows what he's doing here. He's pretty strong. The ghosts don't really actually pose much of a threat to him. And keep in mind, he's only level 7 Executioner, level 5 Katana. Still has all this damage. He grabs a Slurp Gloves. He gets another credit card. 10 credit cards already, insane. Gets oats, ugh, gross. And an Ice Cube, nice. So he has like all his legendaries now. Now he just needs to stack the numbers, I guess. And another Soul Harvester. Oh my goodness. 1000% difficulty now. Sorry, 1000% luck, 331% difficulty. Another Zawarudo. Alright guys, I'm going to go into 2x speed here. And I'm going to show you guys the basic technique here that he uses. It's going to be... Actually, he's not even going to have to use it for a bit. Looks like he's still just grabbing things around the map. At this point, his setup's in though, so you guys just pretty much have seen his basic decisions. You saw all of his banishes. You see how he's navigated to wait for legendaries and whatnot. He's getting close to fully upgraded here. 40 is max for weapons, level 99 max for tomes. His curse tome is the first thing to be fully upgraded. And he stacked his green credit cards. Now he's just going to be chilling in one spot here. It looks like he's at 12 minutes now here. Okay, so he chooses to sit in one spot, which I think is pretty cool. There's 1 idle juice. There's a lot of boxes around. Let's see what he does here after he gets out of this situation. Okay, so he gets his Warudos popped, grabs a lightning orb, grabs the Slurp Gloves, moldy cheese, it's another holy book, and at this point he has 4 Warudos, by the way, that he's accumulated, so he's being greedy, he's grabbing everything. He might even get popped again, we'll see. But it looks like he's actually fine to leave-ish right now. Maybe he'll go for a little bit of running around the map here. So yeah, this is the new jumping meta, what he's doing here. You basically jump around in circles. It's kind of cringe. Looks like he did die. He got another Warudos popped. So he has 3 Warudos left. And he's farming up kills. He's at 174 kills right now. I don't know what's more cringe, guys. I don't know if this is more cringe or just standing in one spot for an extremely long amount of time is more cringe. Like, let me know what you guys think in the comments below, because I'm interested to hear what you have to say. Looks like at this point he's like, F it, like, I don't have enough movement speed for this. Being punished pretty hard. I only have one Warudos left. I'm going to just dip out. Yeah, he leaves 18 minutes in there. Yeah, he just didn't have enough movement speed to outrun the ghosts yet. He has 9 skates. He only has 1 pair of socks for movement speed, so I think here he'll probably look for some movement speed. He'll probably try and look for some socks, or maybe go to the shrines, grab some movement speed there. So now I'm just going to read off his legendaries one more time. He has 6 electric lightnings. He has 4 soul harvesters. His ice cubes is at 3. It's possible that he does have enough movement speed now too, I guess. Maybe he just needs more ice cubes and electric orbs to slow down the ghosts versus trying to outrun them. That might be part of the case. I guess we'll see. One shots the stone golems at 3 mil health. His difficulty, let me look real quick. His difficulty is at 761%. His luck is at 2,280%. Absolutely insane. He's at level 930. So I guess going Cursed Home first might actually be the move, guys. He one-shots Bush. What a meme. Looks like he has three big bonks also, which is nice. Goes for damage to elites. Interesting choice there. And I think this is pretty dry. You guys are just going to see him clearing the map. I think we already kind of decision-making and whatnot. So everything's fully maxed. Let's go ahead and skip to see how he gets to his high kill count here. Okay, he finally got his... Looks like he finds a Kevin here. I'm just going to show you guys real quick. He gets a Kevin from the dude. Finally gets a Kevin. And even with a Kevin this late, he's still chilling. Like, still has the #1 run. So, I'm watching this, guys. It started off a little weak, minus his green credit cards, I guess. I'm really that weak. He did pull like a Soul Harvester and Sucky Magnet tier 1. So, maybe I'm desensitized at this point after watching all these. But, last one we watched, the guy pulled a double anvil, rip. So it's kind of nice to see someone who had a little bit slower tier 1, even though his tier 1 was still insane RNG. A little bit slower to start, and he still went with the run instead of resetting. One thing I hope that can be changed with this game is the amount of resets you have to do for a run like this, because resetting does get a little bit tiring. But it's kind of a double-edged sword, right? I can't just have a game where it's so heavy RNG based and you want to be as lucky as possible without having to reset. Like, you can't have both things, right? And he's still going for keys, I think is interesting this late into the game. He has 19 keys now. I guess he's just, in his mind, he wants to get every single chest on the map, right? So he's still willing to get keys with only 3 minutes left in the tier 3. And after this 3 minutes, he won't even have the chance to get any boxes anymore. Obviously. There he refreshes, grabs a OP lamp, and I'm fast forwarding. Okay, so this is 18 minutes in. Looks like he's just standing still, farming. At this point, he has 4 Warudos. Let's go ahead and see his strategy in a bit here. Look how many chests he has on the mini-map here, though. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13 chests. Oh my gosh. Okay, we are at 34 minutes, and he is doing the thing. This is the new meta. You just jump around like a madman, trying to outrun the zombies. Ghosts, sorry, my bad. And yeah, doing it pretty well. He's at 443k kills. We can fast forward again. This is 60 minutes in, so it's been a half hour of this. Again, I don't want to subject you guys to this too much. We'll just go ahead and check out his build. He has 4 OP lamps. He has the Kevin. He has 9 holy books. He has 12 big bonks, soul harvesters, 10 Joe's daggers. Alright, so that's what he's got. He has 27 green credit cards, guys. 27 green credit cards. That is insane. He's getting like over 50% luck every level. Actually insane. Okay, so here's the 3-hour mark in the run. Completely cooked. It's 98 minutes. It looks like now he's just gotten into a weird jumping pattern. He's not even trying to slide anymore. He's just falling down and jumping. Like he doesn't even let himself really touch the floor on some of these. He's just jumping up like a madman. Kind of looks a little easier than the whole sliding thing, actually. OP. Here's 120 minutes in. He's at 530k kills. Still has 4 Warudos. I'm sure a couple of them have popped. Jumping a lot. Let me know if you guys think if this is a fun strategy or if it's cringe. I want to hear what you guys have to say. I think it's just absurd, but I don't know. All right, here's the 3 hour and 50-minute point into the run. 147 minutes into tier, what is it now? Tier 3. And yeah, 540k kills. Still just jumping up and down. All right, guys, this is 154 minutes into tier 3. He has 541k kills. Looks like he's decided to move on at this point. And he's just grabbing, he has spicy meatball. He's checking the mini-map real quick. Looks like he's actually pausing and checking the mini-map, which is cool. You can try and do that. Instead of just pushing tab while you're playing, you can just, the menu, check the mini-map there. That way you don't have to be stressed about what's going on. He has 6 Warudos, so he can definitely be a little greedy here. He could definitely take a death. Looks like he's just still going for kills, man. This guy's insane. I'd be so tired at this point, dude. I would be like, okay, this one run, I'm 100% done for the day. So he goes ahead and takes the portal here. Let's see, I'm not sure it's a one-shot. Yeah, he one-shots the boss. Level 1,833 now. Wait, let me see this guy's stats, dude. I need to go back and look. Okay. Sorry, let me look. Okay, so he has 3,500 damage. Okay. Let me look at his luck. 8,080% luck. His difficulty is maxed. 600% is as much as you need. But 8,000 luck is insanity. And his power-up drop chance is 1.8x, which means he's going to get a lot more chests. One more thing I want to look at, guys. One more thing. Let's see. He has 29 extra as well. 29 extra jumps. Looks like he's changing his controls here. What is he doing? Wait, let me look. He's going in. He's changing his controls. What is this? Interact. He's putting it to. He turned interact off. Oh, I guess he doesn't need it anymore. Yeah, doesn't really need to push E anymore. That's weird you would do that, though. I don't understand the reasoning. And yeah, he's just insta-killing. This is absurd to watch. Let's fast forward it a little bit. Okay, he's just letting the boxes pile. Maybe he's like to break right now, brewing some coffee. I don't know what you'd be doing after playing for 4 hours on one run. He deserves a break at this point. Okay, fast forwarded here. We're at 14 minutes. He's at 714k kills. And at this point, the zombies... Sorry, I keep calling them zombies, man. The ghosts should start coming into him a little bit here. It's because I'm a Black Ops kid. You grew up playing like zombies, so I'm just kind of thinking they're zombies. 4 OP lamps, 12 holy books, 19 lightning orbs, 20 soul harvesters, 36 green credit cards. He has 22 skates, like the skates that make you have extra attack speed when you move fast. Yeah, I think that's all the noteworthy stuff. Tenjo's daggers. Alright, let's go ahead and fast forward. Okay, so this is a half hour in. So you can see his strategy here. He's basically just hopping up and down in a circle pattern. Yeah, maybe we could try figure eights. I don't know. I've actually ran away from the zombies as a joke, but I never thought that you could do it like this. And he's doing it like this. He gets another Warudos there. Let's go ahead and see what he's doing in another, I don't know, 30 minutes. Okay, 30 minutes later, he's at 832k kills. Still just doing the exact same pattern. Bro must be a little tired at this point, I'm sure. Alright, 83 minutes in. 878k kills. Jumping in circles still. And yeah, at this point, I guys kind of see what's good. There's not much more to really do here except for see the final stats. Let's see if we can see at the end here. Okay, minutes in. Let's go ahead and see what his build was to finish. And I guess at this point, at the very end, you stop jumping in circles and you just jump off the map. Like, that's what I see them doing very late into the game. And it looks like you just try and like around, like he's like around and then try and going towards the center so you can dodge them. Here, I think they get him there. And how many Warudos does bro have? I think he's out. Is he out? Yeah. This is the end, my friend. This is the end. Literally any moment now. He's... Oh yeah, there he goes. Okay. It is. Alright, I'm gonna pause it here. #1 worldwide. Holy moly. Holy moly. Okay, so 26 soul harvesters, 23 lightning orbs, 18 holy books, 10 Joe's daggers, a golden ring, because why not, 33 green credit cards, a sucky magnet, 28 of the blue fast skater shoes. Oof, this is just a straight absurd run, guys. Straight absurd. Executioner was #1 damage too, so I guess that makes sense why he only leveled that one up. Probably a pretty smart move there. Let me know what you guys think in the comments down below. Let me know if you guys think this is like a fun thing to try or if it's just getting crazy at this point. Like, think the developer patched the game to have these crazy like fire runs, and now with this new like flying mechanic stuff, people are just doing 5-hour runs again. I think it's a little tiring to watch and to do, but you know, world record, I guess. Like, people find a way. Yeah, sure to consider liking and subscribing too. Thanks for watching the video. Peace out, guys. I just thought some of these comments were kind of funny, man, to be honest. This one guy said, bro, I cannot with this 4 hours of hopping. It'll kill me. This guy said showing the restarts is helpful. This guy did show a couple restarts in the beginning of the run. This guy said brutal, no Kevin on stage 2. Kind of like I said. I'm going to skip this brain dead meta. So I think a lot of people are on the same boat where it's a little brain dead type meta for now. But thanks for watching again, guys. I'll see you guys next time.